Hello everyone, welcome to ServiceNow World Works with It channel. So today, welcome to day 1 of the ServiceNow Fundamental series. Basically, in this episode, we cover the foundational building blocks of ServiceNow. Basically, like what is a record, how data is displayed in the list view and form view. Basically, what is list view and form view, and key differences between these two views. So mastering concepts is essential, right? As very like every feature and application you will encounter in ServiceNow is built on top of this basic ideas only. So yeah, let's go back to our instance. Before that, uh, what is a record? Okay, I'll just show you the definition. If you see here, what is a record? A record is a single like in a ServiceNow is a single row of data in a database table. Think of it exactly like a row in Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. It holds all the information related to one specific item, right? If you see like any Excel sheet, each record contains some specific information that each like record, I mean complete row is called as a record, and each column in the spreadsheet represents a field, such as you will see like basically first name, last name, email or company, right? And a single row containing values of all those fields is one complete record. So let's go back to our instance. I'll show you one like how what is record and like what is field. So let me search for incident table, incident dot. If you type the table name, backend name, it's not the display name. Incident dot list, list in a capital. If you click enter, it will opens in a new tab. Yeah, you have got this complete incidents list, right? This is basically called as list view. Okay, and this complete, if I select this complete row, is called as record. And just now we talked about columns, right? These columns are known as field types or fields. You got my point, right? So okay, why do we need records, by the way? So if you observe, like ServiceNow at its core, it itself is a data driven platform. Everything you interact with, an incident, or you will be going to see some more tables like a change request table, a user table, user profile, any task is stored as a record in a table. Without records there would be no data to display, track, manage or report on. Basically, so records are what allow teams to document work, communicate status and drive workflows across an organization. So we records will be the most important concept, not concept, most important thing you should know before going into further concepts. So if I open any of the record, let me open here. Sorry, it is taking, yeah. If I click here and open this, you can see here on the URL part. Let it reload. Yeah. If you see here, this 32 digit number is what we call as SysID. So SysID means like every record in ServiceNow is automatically assigned a unique identifier called the SysID. These are referred as like global unique identifier. This is a 32 character alphanumeric string that is completely unique across the entire ServiceNow platform. So this SysID will not be having to any of the record. Okay, only it will be having I mean unique. It will be used like once per one record. That's it. No two records on any table in any instance will ever share the same SysID. So For example, if you see here, let me click new. See here the sys is -1. That means it is new record, not yet saved. It's just we have to fill these details. Once we fill these details, the unique identifier, I mean the sys, let me do this test. Is there any work notes to be? Okay, let me save this. To save any of the record, just right click and you can click here, save. That's it. If you save, after creating the record, after saving the record, the sys is generated, right? So that is the unique thing. The sys is primarily used by developers and administrators to reference specific records in scripts, integrations, and configuration. These scripts, integrations, and configurations will be definitely covered in our channel in further videos. As a beginner, you do not need to memorize or manually enter these sysids. ServiceNow generates them automatically when a record is created. Yeah, that is what I showed, right? You will encounter them more often as you advance into scripting and integration work. So I just showed you this demo, right? So first we please go back to previous two videos which gives you complete information how to create your PDI, how to log in, and how to go to the Now Learning course where you can get all the ServiceNow modules, scripting, business rules, everything. There also the courses and mainly micro certifications which you have to do. And once that is done, if you have any questions in real time, you can ask a question in the ServiceNow community. That is also covered in previous video. Please check them before starting this day one of ServiceNow fundamentals. Now let's move back to list view. Okay, so before that, no worries guys, I'll be sending this stepwise, like how we have to start, how we have to this thing. I'll attach this document in the description. You can download it and you can check those things as well. So yeah, our next topic is what is list view. Definition, you can see, right? List view is a default display mode you see when you open any table in ServiceNow. For example, let me show here. Let me go back because I have just created this incident. Yeah, if you see here, right, this when we just opened here, right, incident.list. When we clicked and when we opened, yeah, after clicking enter, you are getting this what we can say, you are getting this table view. Okay, table view, this is what the list view what we usually call. So it presents multiple of records at the same time, organized in rows and columns. It basically like a spreadsheet. Each row is a separate record. I just already explained you, right? Each row is this complete. If I select this thing, this complete row is called as a record. Okay, and the each column represents a field. So when you open any form, if you see here, I'm just closing this. If you open this, you can see, right, this is number, color, category, everything. These are called fields. List view is basically designed to give you a broad, high level look at your data and allows you to browse. You can even search, filter, and sort through large volumes of records efficiently. You know, this thing, if here there is a filter icon, I will come to this topic as well. I mean, I'm covering this topic in next video, don't worry. in a very detail. I'm just telling you here. This is a filter section where you can filter according to the filter. For example, you have 68 records. By then when you go to any organization, there must be more than this, more than thousands of records. So in that you should, there is not a possible thing, right? You should go for each record and uh, check for what the like required record for you. So here we have these filter things where we can use, for example, I don't want which are closed, these are active false, right? I'm just filtering with this active true. See, now it is 68. If I run here, it will be the count of 41 only, right? So this will help you to filter the records. Okay, so here like this will help us to browse or sort through large volumes of records very efficiently. So one more question, why do we need list view then? Because without list view you would have to open records one by one to find what you are looking for, right? This is what we discussed just now, which would be incredibly inefficient. That will not be possible. Even if you see in a production instance, it will, there will be like plenty, thousands of records. Okay, so list view gives you a, like, basically bird's eye view, we used to say, right? Bird's eye view of all records in a table, enabling you to scan, compare and act on multiple entries at once. It is starting point for almost all data navigation in ServiceNow. What I'm telling is, for example, from here only I can change the state, right? State to here, or else here, from here only I can assign the assignment group to this record. So without navigating to complete record only, we can do lot of things in list view only. So I can just say you the main key characteristics of list view is like multiple records are displayed per page, right? You can see here, we can see per page 20 records we can see at a time. Only limited number of fields or columns are shown, not all fields from the record. But however, here we have these many records, right? But still, if you want to add some more records as also, you can select from here, just click here, and from it came, just double click whenever you want, for example, change request, right? Just double click, and if you want to move that to up, down, you have to check that. Just use this up and down like arrows, and just click OK. Now the change request column will be added, see, right? Here, from here also you can select any change. If you want to assign to that incident, you just update from here only. You can navigate between pages of records using pagination control, right? If you want to go for next 20 records, if you want to see next 20 records, just click this next page arrow mark and it will navigate to you there. You can filter and sort data directly from this view. I just covered, right? No worries, I will be covering this in depth in day 2. You cannot edit individual record details in this view. For that, you need form view. You got my point. For example, there will be so many restrictions. There will apply some ACLs, all those things. For that, you definitely need a form view. Okay, list view is not is limited in that case. Now let's jump into our form view. So let's see the definition first. If you see here, what is form view? Form view is a detailed display of a single record, showing all available fields and allowing you to view and edit the complete information for that specific entry. If I again go back to the instance, I just open the incident record, right? If you see here, from here there are lot many things you can update. If you see here, these related records, resolution information, this will be completely like done through this form view only. Okay, like when you click on any record in the list view, this page will be opened. Okay, which displays all the fields and their values for that one record. Only the values which you are seeing currently on this screen is this for only one record. Okay, it is the workspace basically where you can read, create, edit and manage the full details of an individual record. Again, the same question, why do we need form view then? So, list view is great for getting an overview, but it cannot show every single field of every record. There simply isn't enough space on screen. Form view solves this by dedicating an entire page to just one record, giving you access to all its fields, related data, and action controls. You can see, right? These nodes and everything. These are the related list we can call. I will be covering this topic as well in further classes. What are these? How we can call here? Everything. No worries. So you got my point, right? For individual record, for this single record, you can navigate to that page, complete page, record page, which we call, and you can modify, edit everything. So here updating status, filling in details, adding notes and managing like workflows. If you see here under notes section, you'll be having these work notes. These work notes, if you send this normally, it will be visible for the this thing. If you check this box comments customer visible, that means whoever are using these things will be seen, like the comment which you have posted. So again, I'm going back to our page. You can see here, right? Key characteristics of form view: it displays only one record at a time, shows all available fields for the record including those not visible in list view, allows you to edit and update record information, provides access to related list, attachments and activity logs at the bottom of the page. I just showed you, right? Actions like save, submit and update are available from this view. What I'm telling is, if you can see here this update button, these things, okay, these things are called UI actions, and there will be video coming for that UI actions separately, no worries. Again, so these UI actions will be accessible after opening the page only. Okay, after opening the record in the record page. So yeah, and in the last I just want to compare list view versus form view. I'm just giving the side by side comparison. If you can see records, we can see multiple per page, one at a time. Fields visible will be like limited. What are the selected columns we can see? Okay, for in form view we can see all available fields, and like editing of records we can do from list view as well, but in form view you have that leverage to access complete fields editing. Okay, and filter and sort in list view only, it is possible to filter and sort and search the records which are required for us. Okay, and in form view, no, we don't have that chance of filtering out because we are only opening one single record. Access via shortcut, I just shown you how to open the list view, right? Table name dot list, we just opened incident dot list, and if you want to open any form view directly, it should be table name dot do. I'll show you here incident, oh sorry, not here, I'll show you. If you see here, this one there we are talking about incident dot do. Instead of this, if you want to directly open a new record from here only, you already have a record created, but still if you want to not navigating back to this list view, you just want to open in new form. Okay, just remove, this is a like shortcut views. Just remove all the URL. After sysid equal to, just put -1 and click enter. It will give you the new form, and you can add the details and just save and submit. Okay, and from here if you want to open incident dot got it. If you want to open even the new form from here, you just need to open incident dot capital list. Will be navigating to you the list view of the table, incident table. You as I'm typing incident dot, and incident dot capital form, form. Form means it's indirectly like calling a record only. So if you enter again the form, capital form, it will navigate you to the new record. So now you are okay, right? Now that you understand what record, what list view and form view are, so it's time to put that knowledge into practice by creating your very first record in ServiceNow. We will use the incident table for this exercise. Okay, and as it is one of the most commonly used tables and is already populated with some sample data like in the developer instance. So just I already navigated using this. You even have the, here we have already the modules as well. Just type incident. Okay, if you type incident, see under here we have create new, assign to me. It will directly filter and give you. And if you want to just open all the open records, and if you want to see all the records, just click all. See, again we are navigating to complete incident list view. Now just click on new button here, right? Just click on new button on the right corner. You can give the color as anyone because it is mandatory, and fill a short description, maybe demo, or else I'll show you, or ServiceNow fundamentals day 1. Okay, I'm just giving that, and see, right click, and I'm just saving. So here I just click the save, save, right? That is the reason it is staying on the current record only. If I use the submit button, it will directly redirect to the list view of the table. And if you find your new record, see here this was created, right? How you will be finding that? Control copy. See, we have to find, just you can even see, it's not updated, right? So I'm just pasting here. I'll show you everything like how to filter and everything. This is a record which we have created. If you can see in the short description, ServiceNow fundamentals day 1, and just directly click here again and open the form view and verify all the data we have entered. We have entered the caller ID as Abraham Lincoln, and short description as ServiceNow fundamentals day 1. Okay, so yeah, key takeaways we can consider like a record is a single row of data in ServiceNow table. Each record has a unique 32 character SysID. List view shows multiple records in a tabular format and supports filtering and sorting. This is what called filtering and sorting. And form view shows one record in full detail. This is what we have seen, and allows editing. So to open a list view of the table, just type in all module like table.list to quickly open any list view, and table name dot do to open blank form view, or it's a form like new form, new record. So yeah, in day 2 we will take a deep dive into ServiceNow powerful filtering and search capabilities. You will learn how to use the condition builder to create complex filters, how to use breadcrumbs. This is what we call these breadcrumbs. Okay, each active true equal to true is called as breadcrumbs to navigate your filter views, and how to save and reuse these filters. Understanding filters is a critical because it replaces the need for writing your SQL queries. ServiceNow handles it all visually. Okay, I'll be back with another powerful video. Thank you. Bye.